Welcome everybody, my name is Mr. Martinotti and this is Dear Esther. Apparently the storyline in this is one to remember, so we're going to play it, and Rage is not working out, so this is like the fourth game I've started this week. But that's okay, hopefully this one will be awesome. I guess, I don't really know how this works. Looks like I can choose between locations. Let's just start at the lighthouse? Yes, play this chapter. Oh, I thought those were the different parts of it, but it's a loading bar. Phew, that could have been bad.
The morning after I was washed ashore, salt in my ears, sand in my mouth, and the waves always at my ankles, I felt as though everything had conspired to this one last shipwreck. I remembered nothing but water, stones in my belly and my shoes, threatening to drag me under to where only the most listless of creatures swim.
Okay, so it looks like I don't have to read for once. That's nice. Can we jump? We cannot jump. Okay, so we are sticking to the ground. Finally. Alright, let's take a peek inside. Oh, we have a flashlight and it's automatic. The best kind of flashlight. Alright, well, is there anything to pick up? What is that? Food and goods. Must be like a cookbook. Ooh, that's a big book. Huh. Wow, Aberdenian history or something like that? More cookbooks, maybe? Just a magazine, tea kettle. God, this is a crappy house. I'm sure it looked nice once upon a time, but holy crap. Sea air does wonders. Okay. Well, it looks like they once had heat. Holy crap, that's chemical diagram for something? Huh, okay. So it looks like whoever lived here, or whoever lived here after the people who lived here is pretty smart. Okay, can we open any of that? That looks like a door, but maybe it's boarded shut. Okay, I saw some stairs? No, I saw a bathroom. Not a very pretty bathroom. Okay, well, let's see, where else can we go? What is this, like a little shed? Oh, there's more paint. Luminous Paint Premium Plus. Ooh, fancy paint. Can I, like, interact with anything? I should probably check out the controls just to be sure I'm not screwing something up. Alright, give me a second. Alright, well, I've just checked all the keys that we can use, and there aren't actually that many. All we have are the movement keys. We have swimming keys, so we can go in the water, I guess, which we should probably check since we're near the water. And then we can zoom in with the mouse, which is pretty cool. Oh, it looks like there's a radio tower. Alright, what's in here? Ah, nothing. There is nothing in here. Oh, and I bet you it's cold too. Alright, let's get out of the water. That's creepy. Pretty though. This is a really pretty game. I mean, it's simple. Like, there's not too much going on, but it sure looks good. Alright, so I think we checked everything in here. I do like that the light automatically comes on. So there's a lot of paints. What looks to be a water heater, maybe a boiler. Which is a water heater of sorts. But not exact same thing. Okay, so there's a couple paths. Looks like one probably goes up to that radio tower, and the other one stays along the shore, so let's go down here first. I can't tell if it's getting brighter or getting darker. It's probably getting darker, though. Not too much to see. The rocks are precarious. I wonder if I can even slip in this, or if I just walk, period. But it looks like we make pretty good time for not being able to sprint, which I did check, and we cannot do. Which should be interesting. Alright, so here's a little beach. Is there actually anything down here? Pretty textures, of course. Steep cliffs. Okay, looks to be some brisk sea air, but nothing to actually do. I bet you I can't climb that. And like I said, I can't even jump. So, what's this? Washed up against the shore. There's like crab pods or something? Pods? I think it's pods. Well, we can zoom in, but that doesn't actually let us do too much. What's that? Wrappers of something? I wonder if there's gonna be like a shipwreck. Seems like this sort of game's motif. God, we're getting pretty far out. Hopefully the water doesn't come in. Oh, here we go. There's a little walkway. And a secret passage over here.
Islands in the distance, I'm sure, are nothing more than relics of another time.
Okay.
Sleeping giants, somnambulist gods laid down for a final dreaming.
Oh.
I wash the sand from my lips and grip my wrist ever more tightly. My shaking arms will not support my fading diaries.
Wow. He has a very nice voice. Nothing like my voice, but still. Wow. So majestic. So British. Oh. So I guess after we go a certain ways, or if we hit a certain point, it must just play an audio recording. I can live with that. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's the, well, it kind of looks like the, what's that rule in nature? There's the spiral. Oh, I forgot what it is. It's like the golden rule for art. But this is not what that is. This looks different. It's like a teardrop with an arrow. What does it mean? Alright, well, let's keep going. It looks like we're kind of running out of space. We may need to walk back. Oh, no. No, there's still more here. Ooh, what is this? Is it like a small river or something?
Dear Esther.
Oh, okay.
I found myself to be as featureless as this ocean, as shallow and unoccupied as this bay, a listless wreck without identification. My rocks are these bones, and a careful fence to keep the precipice at bay. Shot through me caves, my forehead a mount. This aerial will transmit into me so. All overexposed, the nervous system, where Donnelly's boots and yours and mine still trample. I will carry a torch for you. I will leave it at the foot of my headstone. You will need it for the tunnels that carry me under.
Wow. That is something else. Alright, well, it looks like we did, in fact, run into a dead end. So I will walk back, and I guess we'll take the high road this time. Alright, and here we are at that stairwell. This isn't the first one that we saw, the first split, but I think it leads up to the same spot. If not, we'll go back even further. Oh, look at the flowers. It's just so pretty. And the water. Oh, the water. You know, I do a lot of drawing, and I can't draw water. But that is nicely drawn water. God, we really are getting up high here. So... Huh. This is not the same path. Yeah, this is not the same path. This is a different path, but I think this is the path we want to be on. Yeah, this leads us up to that weird, I don't know, radio transmitter beacon thing. Huh, wow.
The mount is clearly the
hello.
focal point of this landscape.
Yes, of course.
It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial.
Oh, yes.
I find myself
Weird.
easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
I don't know, man. I don't know. But it is funny how he talks about as though it is drawn, because
Someone had
it
died
is.
or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice. They cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them from the mainland or the fishing boat, and know to send aid or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this, to keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Wow. Oh. What are those? They're not tombstones, they're just stones. Oh, this is very dense brush. Let's see, how do we get down from
We are
here?
not like Lot's wife, you and I. We feel no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
God, this guy has an awesome job. Alright, well, there's a shipwreck down here which has me kind of interested, and it looks like this is a pretty one-way path because we can't get over this fence unless we take a pretty nasty fall. So let's go down here. It looks like we might be able to get all the way over to it. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe that's just for our eyes and not for our feet. But it looks like it's been there a little while because it certainly isn't shaking or rocking or...
Dear Esther.
Oh, okay.
I met Paul.
Paul.
I made my own little pilgrimage.
Okay.
My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life. I'm gonna have to re-watch this just so I know exactly what's going on. But I want to go out to that shipwreck, so I gotta figure out if there's a way to save or not. Alright, looks like there is. We can do that. Good. And then, yeah, let's look out here. I don't know. I mean, I've really done little research into this game, so I'm not sure if we can die or what. I don't even know if there's going to be something trying to attack us. But I bet you I can drown, and we can't swim up for some reason. How do I get over there if I can't swim? I mean, I can swim, but it doesn't seem to be working. Maybe I really just can't look. Alright, well, let's take a peek in the cave then. Maybe it'll lead to it. Seems like a normal thing. Outside your retreat, in this interim space between cliff and beach.
Oh, wow.
I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
Wow, this is insane. Look at them all. All the diagrams done in that luminescent paint. They're like neurons, or... well, that's a tree of some sort. Weird. Wonder what it all means. I bet you we're gonna have like one moment where every single thing just makes sense, and it's gonna be incredible. Oh, what's with all the sound? Yeah, it's just a loop, so we can't actually do anything in here, and does not lead to the shipwreck, but that's fine. That is just fine. We don't need no stinking shipwreck. But what we do need to do is stop for today, because I don't want these episodes to get too long. This is going to be a pretty, important story to pay attention to, so I hope that you guys will watch all the episodes, but if not, that's fine. Thank you very much for watching this one. I hope you enjoyed it. This is a beautiful game. Holy crap. I mean, holy crap. But I will see you again day after tomorrow in more Dear Esther. Bye-bye.